Hello, my air signs. Thank you so much for joining me at Chaos Tarot. Please don't forget to check out that description box below and information how to book a personal reading with me. Also, follow me on Instagram. Okay, guys, that link is going to also be in the description box. Okay, thank you so much for your continued support. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Alrighty, so we are going to start off with our Geminis and get into it. And guys, please be sure to share this video. I would like to grow my air signs. I was like, I have a real strong Virgo Earth following. my Capricorns just grew out of nowhere. And my Geminis used to be #1. And taking a hit, which is fine. So be it. But if this resonates with you, it might resonate with other people. So please don't forget to drop a like and all that good stuff. All right, let's get into it. What's going on for our Geminis, please? 3. Oops, 2 and 1. All right, what's going on with our Geminis, guys? And I'm sorry for the table shaking, but I haven't figured it out yet. Okay, Geminis, awesome. So we have Temperance. And I don't know why, but okay. Yeah, it could be connecting with the Sagittarius, but you're also getting into some sort of balance, elevation. Some of you guys could be receiving a promotion or just like a spiritual promotion, right? Where you kind of have like this higher being or higher consciousness that you're able to tap into. Really powerful energy that I just got for you guys. But I feel like, Geminis, you've been doing a lot of work, intentionally and unintentionally, all right? To just kind of find balance and seek balance within yourself. And I feel like because of the work that you put in, you're now feeling more expansive. You're ready to grow. You're ready to kind of share your knowledge that you've had. Because again, you just feel like you've been like promoted spiritually, physically. Yeah, so we have the 6 of Swords. So you could be leaving behind something that caused you a lot of trouble, and you just decided, you know, I put in a lot of effort into this and I got to turn away. I can't, it's not good for my energy. And that's kind of where the elevation is coming from, guys, because for a lot of you Geminis, you've chosen yourself. You've chosen to walk away from a situation that probably meant a lot to you. This isn't an easy situation, but you know that it's going to bring you a peace of mind, and that is priceless. Yeah, the 8 of Wands. For some of you guys, you could be traveling, or receiving some sort of communication from like a soulmate. You could be leaving a situation and going into a situation with a soulmate, all right? Could be a fellow Gemini. But some of you guys could be in like a situation where you're going to have to make a decision on whether to move or not move, whether to move along or not move along. Because the Lovers there can represent some sort of decision. Yeah, death, ending, transformation. Woo, Geminis. Yeah, Justice. Wow. I was like, you guys have woof. Sorry. Gemini here. Hello. Yeah. You guys are really elevating yourself. It's a beautiful thing. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Just I'm excited to see what it is, but a lot of transformation, a lot of growth, a lot of understanding, all right, either about yourself or the people around you or just the situation that you find yourself in. So the underlying energy we do have is the 3 of Pentacles, okay? So that could deal with your work environment, your work situation, or just people. Where my new lady? We'll see if they pop up. Yeah, I just saw some of you guys are going to be coming into contact with soulmates. Can be in a work situation. Your new lady could be working with you, all right? But we do have the 3 of Pentacles here. So the underlying energy is focused on work and honestly who you're spending your time with. The 3 of Pentacles energy is all about getting common people with common mindsets to work towards a common goal. All right, so that's where you are mentally, okay? Let's get into it. We have the Moon card here. The 10 of Cups. The King of Pentacles. Bam. The 8 of Cups. There we go. Talking about walking away. The Queen of Wands as the heart of this reading. All right, there's a union here for sure. The Knight of Pentacles. Whew. The King of Wands. Man. The Knight of Wands. The Lovers. All right, Geminis. Interesting. I am getting, even though I don't see, I'm getting a third party situation. There are multiple players in this game. All right. Yeah, I'm imagining, and and if you're new to the channel, I do want to say, no, yeah. I do want to say I tend to not focus on love. I focus on whatever the cards are saying. So, this is a really interesting spread, but I am getting a love mostly, but I will try to translate it to work, okay? But just know that I'm not a typical love reader. But let's get into the tea, sis. So the heart of this reading we do have, and I'm going out of order, but the heart of the reading that we have is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is known to be a lot of fun, and she is in between two people. She's in between the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, okay? The King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, could be like a stable, just can't put, hey, thank you for joining me. Yes, thanks for joining me again. All right, but we do have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles can represent kind of a stable, steady type person. Somebody who's just very much a hard worker. All right. They're a hard worker. They're more of like the hunker down type, the type to want to stick around and all the other stuff, marry you, if that makes sense. And it seems like they kind of piqued your interest a little bit, Gemini. This is a little different than what you're used to, okay? With the Queen of Wands, you like to be expressive and go out, but this person has been pretty stable and consistent, and they're coming after you with like a long-term offer, all right? And there's going to be a decision here. Oh, I wish I could show you this. Wow, this is really interesting. I've never had this particular thing happen right now. So the lovers, so here's a tarot lesson. Sorry, you get it. I'm good. Thank you for asking. But here's a tarot lesson for free. All right. So we have the lovers. So the lovers represents a Gemini. It's a Gemini energy, okay? But it also has to do with the decision. A lot of people just say it has to do with love and soulmate energy, and it does, and it can. But it really has to do with kind of like a fork in the road type decision that's coming in for you. All right. This is sitting in my bottom corner, okay? Above it is the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, all right? To the whatever side this is for you, this is my left, your right, I guess. It goes to the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. Isn't that interesting? That's crazy. So there's really going to be a decision here, Gemini. And I think that you're the princess. You're the prince of the hour. This is your decision to make. But you're going to be having to choose between somebody who's... I'm honestly getting... It's somebody who's stable versus somebody who's a little bit flighty. But Gemini, and this is no shade, all tea, you can be a little bit flighty. So that might be why you're inclined to deal with this person, but I honestly see you possibly going towards a more stable relationship or just focusing on work. It can't just be work. You could just be between a person and work. But this person here, this knight and this King of Wands, I'm really getting an energy of this particular person is kind of distracting. This person is there to support. This other person's a little distracting. And I'm imagining that this person might be somebody that you walked away from in the past. This might be a return with the Eight of Cups here and the Moon card, but you're just extremely popular. All right. And I feel like somebody, this King of Wands, so this is Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, or just somebody who's really gregarious, somebody who's really fun. I keep saying that word gregarious, but somebody who's just really open and honest entrepreneur. But I'm just imagining that this person's a little bit too fun. You know, like they don't know when to stop, okay? And they've kind of had hidden feelings for you, and so now they might decide to express that, because Gemini, overall, you're coming off very, very attractive. You're able to get what you want, and honestly, truly, it doesn't even matter. Like, I saw that. No, but this is not a negative thing, because the Ten of Cups is here, so either way, you're going to lead towards happiness. But I imagine you having to choose between kind of a third-party situation, and with this... And I'm going to say this, too, with the Three of Pentacles being the underlying energy. The person that you pick is going to dictate the people that you hang out with, if that makes sense. So you're not only picking a lover, you're picking like a friend circle. These are people that once you pick this person... Okay. Yes. Thank you. So happy you caught me live. Yes. But once you pick this friend group, if you pick the of Pentacles, all right? Doesn't have to be an earth sign, can be an earth sign. If you pick the more stable individual, you're gonna have a whole bunch of stable, hardworking friends, all right? Slower. I'm picturing a lot of kickbacks, you know, just kind of like just a slower moving energy, something a little bit more casual, people that you in fact could work with, people that you can build with, the more stable energy. But if you pick the Knight of Wands, I'm hearing boots, cats, like it's just gonna be a lot of club energy, a lot of people in and out, all right? The friends that come along with this person are gonna be a little bit more like, you know, opposed to like the chill vibe. So you're coming into a situation like a time. Yes. So you're coming into a situation where you're really about to pick kind of who you're going to be hanging out with because of the person you decide to kind of get on with. All right. Really interesting. Yeah. Because we do have like, yeah, we do even have the Two of Swords here with the Three of Pentacles. So there is a decision that has to be made, Gemini. And I see, and not trying to be funny, I don't see you necessarily making this decision like now. All right. I see you kind of playing the field. All right. Being the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is like, if there's me to go around, listen, I'm passing. You know what I'm saying? So I do see you kind of having fun in this situation. I hope that I'm not presenting this as something that's like going to be like, oh, it just is. This just happens sometimes. We're just battling, where you're just wrestling with a lot of different options. And you should, because you'll look good. But it's just one of those situations I don't see you necessarily picking soon. You'll have to pick, Gemini. You won't be able to avoid it forever, but there's no rush. You can really date these people, like really get to know these people so you know what you want. Because you could just want to be the jet set life, you know? You know, you could want the fast moving person that's always willing to travel. This might be what you want. Date them, find out if that's what you want. You might be like, whew, need to pump the brakes. I'd much rather be with somebody who's a little more stable. And this person could end up boring you to freaking tears. You don't know until you try it. So I would just say, just start dating, you know, have fun with these people who are pursuing you, because I do think that they're both pursuing you with good intentions. I don't see any malice. I don't think that there are even bad choices. It's just a matter of what do you want for yourself, not just now, but like 20 years down the line, Gemini. You kind of have to look, you know, Geminis can be quite flighty, but I would really say look at your moon sign, look at your Venus sign, look at your Mars sign, to see what you like in relationships. Because even though you might like somebody as a friend who's a lot more fun, let's say that your Venus is in Cancer, your Venus is in Pisces, or your Venus is in Taurus or an earth sign, you're going to want somebody more stable in the long run. So really just get to know yourself and see what you like and see what you don't like. Date, have fun, and also focus on, you know, work, focus on building your coin, focus on your craft. Okay, it's just, you're just, and if this isn't a person, I am getting people, but to open the reading back up, this really has to deal with how you view yourself. That's why I'm just like, this really has to do with how you view yourself and what you want to get done. And again, in the next like 20-year cycle, this is not for play. This is a big deal. Okay. This is a big deal that's coming in, Geminis. As far as like, if you're trying to get serious about your career, Venus in Cancer. Yeah, got you. So if you're trying to get, serious about your career, then that's where your focus can be. But if you're trying to live the life and be out here, then that's what's gonna happen to, and then you're gonna attract those same type of people. So this is really a case of you are who you hang out with, Geminis. You are who you hang out with. Your social circle is going to be very important to how you continue on. Okay, so just be very mindful. For some of you guys, you will be walking away from the social circle that you're in now. Again, for others of you, this will be a return to somebody that you walked away from in the past, or just kind of had one of those relationships that was just constantly up and down. But you're just really trying to step into a place of balance, regardless of how it is. It's just a matter of what you want to do. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Geminis. Really, really spicy stuff. That's really interesting. You have to let me know how that resonates. And thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to drop a thumbs up while you're here, guys. And also check out the description box below and information how to book a personal reading with me. And follow me on Instagram, okay? I appreciate it. I was about to say, Sagittarius is very important. So you could be coming into contact with a Sagittarius or somebody who has Sagittarius in their chart. But we have luck is on your side. Boom. Luck is on your side. Your commitment is being tested. Yikes. So if you are if you are in a relationship, that's what I'm saying. This is third party. This has to do with 3 people. If you're not in a relationship right now, currently, you're going to be introduced to at least 2 people who you're going to have to pick between, who you're going to have to date, right? And if you are in a relationship right now, or you're trying to get somebody, somebody else is going to come in from the wings. So just be prepared for that. Nothing wrong with that. All right. I'm not saying that you know, just because somebody reaches out from your past or just because a new person pursues you doesn't automatically mean that you're cheating. Not that Geminis are necessarily opposed, not to call you out, but Geminis are very much intellectually stimulated. So take that as you will. All right. So then we have emotions are running high. And a win-win outcome is forecast. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to say this, Gemini. You might be able to keep both of them for some of you who are into that, all right? Listen, society's changing, but if you're into, like, you know, having a cutie with the booty over here and then keeping somebody on the side, listen, that might be a possibility for some of you if that's what you've been trying to manifest. Okay, and that's interesting. Who do we have unfinished symphony for? Was it Sagittarius? It was just in my fire signs, or maybe it was Leo's. No, I'm sorry, it was Leo. So you could become in contact with a Leo. Ah, I love this. Look at all this pink energy. So we have loyal heart that came through. And that's why I'm like, the people that you're coming into contact with, there is a loyalty here and there's a love here. There's a trusting energy here. And that's why I'm like, this is long term. This is long term that's coming in. It's just a matter of how you want to go, what you want. It's really just the flavor. All right, so we have Unfinished Symphony. Again, this came out in the Leo cards, but I have a feeling that this has to do with your King of Wands. I really feel for a lot of you guys, you've dealt with the King of Wands before. This King of Pentacles is somebody who's either relatively new or somebody that you're taking seriously that you haven't. But this King of Wands, you've had like an intimate, maybe not sexual, but an intimate relationship before, and they're coming back because they really want to see like, hey, can we move forward? Okay, and you're down. I don't think that there's any blood between you two, all right? And then we have Gemini 2, Yin, all right? And even there we go with the 2. Be open to receiving. Take this as stepping into your divine feminine energy. Don't put any pressure on yourself. I don't feel like you're doing anything necessarily wrong. I think that for some of you guys, you're younger, you have fun. For other of you, you're older, you deserve it. You need to have some fun. So just be open to receiving and just basking in your own feminine energy and your glory, because it's going to have so much pull for these people that you're connecting with, okay? And I know that they came out as kings, but it doesn't necessarily have to, you know, the energies don't always have to go. It can be a woman, all right? But really tap into your feminine energy, even if you are a male, and just let it bask in it, because it's going to attract so many things for the better that you'll be very happy with, okay? Ooh, that was quick. And they contradict one another, so I'm just going to take it. Hello, and you're welcome. All right, so we have, this is so funny. They contradict one another. All right, Cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Okay, and I like this. It goes with the Queen of Wands energy. Very independent, very you know, intuition, guidance. All right, and then the secondly, we have Puffin, partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. Okay, so I feel like these came out because Gemini, this is like a, you feel strong enough to stand on your own 2 feet. Like the Queen of Wands, this is my Rihanna card, and I always say it. But she is very much don't need no man, but she'll take one. You know what I'm saying? If she needs it, she's not desperate. She's not looking for anybody. But if something presents itself, she's down for the cause. So remember to be independent. I don't think that you're a follower. I think that you're looking for partnerships. You're not gonna hang out with people just because they're people to hang out with. You're looking for partnerships. You're looking for long term. And in the meantime, if you have to focus on yourself in your own energy, then you're okay doing that with cats. Like, you know, I don't know if you've ever had a cat. I had a cat. It's almost coming up on a year when he passed away. I'm so hurt. And he was a Gemini. I am so hurt. That was my baby. Okay. All right, but cats are very much known for being minding their own business, doing their own thing, and then when they want attention, they'll go get it. But they don't have to be constantly surrounded by people. And I think that that's what's happening. This next person that you're choosing to come into contact with, you're choosing to come into contact with. You're choosing to come in contact with new people, new friends, okay? So that is like why I get that they kind of contradict each other. It's just like when it's time for you to be by yourself, you can be. But when you want attention, you want affection, you want people around, then you're going to be very selective in who that is because you're not a follower, okay? So that is what I got for you, Geminis. That's an awesome reading. I can't wait to see how this plays out. I'll have to call my Gemini friends and be like, oh, what's up? What's the team? I know you're doing dirt. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to drop a like while you're here. And also check out the description box below on any information to book a personal reading with me and my Instagram. Alrighty. So now we are moving into our Libra energy, okay? This is a really interesting start, Libras. I'm not going to comment because I don't know, but you're going to see. So Libra, thank you so much for joining me, guys. I appreciate it. Right, okay. Let's get into the Libras. All right, so we have death. So death is coming out again. This is a huge transformation, okay, guys? There's probably been death to a situation that you put a lot of energy and effort into. You feel like you could have even failed with the Five of Cups here. I don't believe in failure. I just believe in lessons, okay? So don't beat yourself up if this is something that's already happened. But on the other end, to a positive note, I feel like for a lot of you guys, if you were dealing with a situation where you felt very down and hurt, you're actually transforming out of it. You're leaving the sadness behind. For a lot of you guys, yeah. But there's just been a lot of mental bullying on you, okay? So Libra, chill on that. You don't have to be that hard on yourself, man. People fail. So we have the Knight of Cups, all right? So this could have to deal with romantic relationships, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, somebody coming towards you, an apology. Maybe you're offering an apology or an apology can come in. Ooh. All right, so we do have the Five of Pentacles. So there's just a feeling of isolation, Libra. Like, I feel like you feel misunderstood. I feel like you've been outcast, put to the side, a forgotten thought, all right? With the Five of Pentacles, this is always remember to ask for help also, okay? You could be right in front of what it is that you're seeking and what it is that you're looking for. It's 11/11. Hey! Everybody make a wish. I never saw the movie Us, so I still think that it's 11/11 is good. All right. Yep, there's the Seven of Swords too. So somebody could have lied. I'm imagining that somebody... It's two things. For some of you guys, if you're like in a relationship or something, then somebody lied to you. And you feel like, oh, how could you? For others of you, I'm really this kind of specific, but... some of your friends or some people that you hang out, they went out and they did not tell you about it. Or like there was something that happened behind your back and you did not know and you are offended, okay? So let's get into it. So we have the Nine of Wands here. That is that defensive energy, all right? Keeping yourself guarded. We even have the Nine of Swords. Libras. The Hangman. Libras. What's going on? Be nice to yourself. I'm just imagining that like there's like a sense of stagnation, and for some reason I feel like it's divine timing for it to happen, but you're acting like you messed yourself up, but there wasn't anything that you could do about the situation, if that makes sense. So you're blaming yourself for something that you have absolutely no control over. All right, Five of Wands. Strength. All right, I'm happy to see that. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Okay, sensing a theme here. Ah, the Empress. Okay, awesome. The King of Pentacles. The King of Swords. So many court cards. Justice. This is your energy right here. And the Ten of Cups. All right, so energy, same, similar cards to Gemini's, but completely different. Completely different situation. All right, let me take a second to kind of get what's going on. There's certainly a conflict between, I would say, probably a male energy and a male energy and a, sorry, that took me off. Am I going to be doing Earth? I am going to try to do Virgos. Not in this particular reading, but I'm going to see how I feel after doing it, because and then I'll go from there. All right, sorry. Okay. There seems to be a conflict between feminine energy and masculine energy. Now, this can manifest between like a man and a woman, a strong personality and a docile personality, a tyrant and kind of a golden means personality. There's just conflict here. And this has been a conflict that has been a source of issue. Now, Libra, here's what I got. You are better than this. You're stronger than this. You're worth more than this. And if it has to do with a man, and I'm not even one to be like, hurrah, rah, rah, all men suck, or, you know, and like they're terrible. I think that people are people. But in this situation, this dude, if he has anything to say to you, you already know that your divine intuition and your divine right is trumping whatever the heck this King of Swords has to say. This can be a fellow Libra, an Aquarius. I'm getting strong Aquarius, or a Gemini. All right, can be Gemini since y'all have some similar cards, but this is a situation where you have to go with your own power. Do not let this person bully you because you are a woman. I rarely am like this specific, but this is kind of what I'm getting. Somebody feels like they can talk to you any kind of way because you are a woman. This person is very chauvinistic, okay? Or just because they're a masculine energy, they're a dominant energy, but what they're not realizing is you have a lot of fortitude, you have a lot of strength coming up behind you, and you've just been trying to like play it cool. You've been trying to like just kind of wait it out, but you're seeing that this person is kind of relentless in their bullying of you, and you've kind of internalized it. It has nothing to do with you. Only thing that Spirit is asking for you to do is for you to know who the freak you are with this Empress card here and the Justice card. Okay, I do see you. I'm hearing, Libra, once you actually put your foot down and establish that you are not one to be played with, this is one of those Libras like, I am not the one. This is the type of person that you have to have that conversation with. I do see them getting respect for you after that. This is the type of person to bulldoze just because they can bulldoze. If you don't tell them that they can't, then they're just like, okay, so I really don't even know if it necessarily has to deal with you specifically being a woman, if that makes sense, or, you know, or just inferior in their eyes. But this is one of those situations where they'll respect you more if you're like, if you pull them aside and be like, listen, I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but I'm sensing some hostility towards you. I feel like you're shutting me down in a sense. Just defend yourself and really have a sit down and a chit chat with them. Then they'll be like, okay, this person is not one to be played with. This person isn't one to be toyed with. I see you really emerging out of this conflict as very victorious with the Ten of Cups here. Okay, but this has to deal with some sort of authority figure or a boss. I'm getting King of Pentacles here too. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn also. But I'm just imagining in your work situation, you are not being elevated in a sense because they see you as inferior for whatever reason. So Libra, the thing that you can do, again, just to reiterate, is just really establish who you are and don't let them run over you. Tell them that you are an equal to an extent, you know, prove yourself as equal. Yes, you want to keep the balance, but if the scale is tipped too far one side, then it's up to you, Libra, to reset it. So this person is just going to continue to just bong, 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 bong if you don't establish and draw your lines in the sand, okay? This is one of those situations where you have 1, 2, 3. You have 3 major arcana cards right in the middle. So you are the powerful one in this, okay? Excuse me. This person is popping up as king, queen. You're popping up as the empress. That's the trump card. You're the queen of all queens. Okay? you just have to reestablish balance within the situation instead of not doing anything, because a lot of you have just chosen to be like, oh, I'm not going to do anything. I'm a Libra. I'm not one to pick a fight. No, I don't think that that's what Spirit is asking you to do right now. I think if there was any time to pick a fight, it would be now. It's not a fight. It's just establishing who you are and not letting yourself be walked over, you know, because you bring something to the table that is very valuable. Okay, I just got 2 8s. Eights could be important to you. 8s and 9s. Okay, so 8s and 9s could be very important to you as you start, as you move forward. Okay, Libras. So yeah, stand your ground. Don't let this person bulldoze over you simply because they feel like they can. No. Nope, not fair, not happening. All right, so let's get into your oracles. Thank you so much for joining me. Before I do these oracles, I do want to invite you, Libra, to my description box so you can follow those links there. If you have information on, if you want information, excuse me, on booking a personal reading with me, and also follow me on Instagram, guys. And I do appreciate your support. Thank you so much for following me. Yay! So we have Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. That's why I'm like, use your skills. I'm aggressive. So let me take it back for a second. I am a Mars dominant person, which means that like my overall personality is pretty Aries. I'm a Pisces and Cancer rising, but I am pretty Mars dominant. So you don't have to go about it the way that I go about it. If diplomacy is I'm the one to walk into the office and be like, look, you've been talking to me crazy. I just want to know if we got a problem, we can figure it out. You know, that's my attitude. You don't have to be that way. You can be very diplomatic about it. And be like, you know, I just want to know if there's a problem. Go about it how you want to go about it, because there is a need for like balance here, but there's also communication. So you don't have to be as aggressive as I have suggested, dear Libra. But you're gonna have to say something regardless, okay? All right. Yeah. The second card was bring love into the situation, so don't follow my look advice. Do it in your Libra way that only Libras know how. I have a funny story. So I had gotten into it with some people that were around, you know, me, and like I was like all set to send off like one of the gnarliest messages I have ever sent in my life. Like when I go for blood, I go for blood, and I'm working on that. I'm praying on that. I don't particularly care about that for myself, but when people tick me off after a while, I just have to like be like, you know, I have to end it. My Taurus moon, my Mercury, there's a lot that goes into that, okay? Right when I was about to hit send, I got a phone call from my Virgo mother whose Mercury is in Libra, okay? And I was just about to, and that was like my divine thing to be like, don't send this horrible message, okay? Like, just wait. And then she ended up getting involved into it, and the way that she was able to handle the situation was so beautiful. Like, she was able to just really balance it out and, you know, just offered both sides of the perspective. Again, she's a lawyer, so perfect for it. And she was able to kind of negotiate and talk the other person off. And again, I didn't send the message because she called at the time. And the way that she was able to kind of wrap it up was very, very beautiful. And it was in a really diplomatic manner. I am not blessed with that gift. You guys are. So you use it to your advantage. So bring love into the situation, okay? You do it in the best way that you know how. Not everybody is capable of that. This person that you're dealing with is not capable of being diplomatic in the way that they assert themselves. And that's probably where you run into a lot of issues. This person is probably more like me, where it's just like, once you say what you need to say and I've said my opinion, I'm done with it. I'm not here for the back and forth. I'm not here for the rah-rah. All right. And that is a way to pursue life. Okay. But it can turn into like this bullying energy that this person might not even be cautious of. They might not be cognizant of. Okay. They might not even realize like how mean they're being. So it's just up to you to really defend yourself, okay? Defend yourself. Stand up for yourself. Bring balance to the situation. And then meditate and contemplate, okay? So this isn't a time to rush into the situation. Don't let your feelings get all into it. When you finally decide to approach this person, do it in a way that you know best, okay? I was like, is this the same card? No place like home. Okay. For some of you, I just got really specifically For some of you, you could be welcoming some twins into your life, okay? You could be pregnant with twins. Probably a boy. I'm getting more so a boy and a girl. But you could be expanding your home. And for others of you, if you're really in this Nine of Swords stage, okay, you need to go retreat somewhere. And this can be your home, or call your mom to talk about it. I'm tired of this card. I knew this was going to come out. Unfinished symphony. Everybody's just dealing with a lot of unfinished business. That's why I'm like, if you don't address it, it's just going to go round and 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 round. It'll never end. This person is not going to be the person to end it. I can't express that enough. This person, if you're just waiting for them to come around, they're not. It's not in their, it's not in my blood. It's not in their DNA. So they have message in a bottle and time to go. Okay. So I just got this is kind of this is a little darker, but I am gonna say it because I just heard it. I don't think this is for all of you guys, but some of you are going to have to go back home because of your mother or father. I'm getting like they might be sick or they might fall ill, and you're gonna have to take like an unexpected trip back home. Okay, yeah, and that'll kind of take away from the situation. I think that this is outside of the reading that I just did. Yeah, go the distance. Okay, so this is traveling. Some of you guys are gonna have to go back home for something. Particularly probably your mother, maybe your father. I hate when readers do that, but there's really nothing that you can do. We're just like, well, what is it? I'm like, listen, they're both here. They're both here. But I'm more inclined to think you're a mother or a maternal character, just because the Empress is the dominant energy here. But some of you might even have to go back home to deal with some sort of court case with the Justice card here. But there's something really important back home. Outside of this working situation, there's something really important that you have to handle back home, some business that you got to take care of. But I see you overcoming the conflict. Whatever it is, you're going to overcome this conflict. Ooh. We got quite a few cards, but I'm going to take all of them. All right, so we have Fox, clever. You are swift and smart. Excuse me. Okay. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Okay, and the Empress, and I like that too, with the resources surround you with the Empress. You are stepping into a lot of abundance and just karmic justice for the energy that you put out. So just do what you got to do in order to get what you need. Okay, don't be afraid to stand up for yourself, because it's just what you got to do. You can't fight it, or else you'll continue being like a doormat. And who wants that? Libras aren't doormats, okay? So we have Hummingbird, Miracle. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shiny wings. Spread the miracles of happiness, okay? Particularly if you are having to go back home for some sort of emergency. I know this sounds so difficult. You can cry about it and all the other stuff. I'm not saying repress your emotions, but I think that it's going to be on you to kind of be the light-hearted energy to this, because again, with the diplomacy and all the other stuff, the Libra energy, very Venus, you're the one who's being called to bring beauty to the situation and bring light to the situation. So just understand that that's a role that you may have to play, okay? All right, so we have Raccoon, Inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. There you go. That's where you come in, all right? You have many roles and can juggle them well. Practice integrity, guys, okay? And then last but not least, we have Lizard, Regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration, okay? So this is, I like that that's what we're ending on, the regeneration card. Because whatever the situation that is, this is work, and it can be a home situation too, okay? And for some of you, this could just be issues that you have within your home where somebody just doesn't respect what you're saying. This could be your husband that doesn't respect what you're saying, but whatever. After you are able to kind of get over this next thing and you defend yourself, you're going to be a whole new person and have a whole new appreciation for yourself, Libra. And you deserve it, okay? It's going to be karmically kind of guided. All right, so this is something that needs to happen. This is a test that you need to pass in order to kind of get you to that next chapter and phase of your being. All right, so that is what I got for you, Libras. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to check out that description box below for any of my personal information. And yeah, let's get into it. So last but absolutely not least, we are going to go into our Aquarius. And thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to drop a like while you're here, guys. And yeah, let's get into it. Aquarius in 3, 2, and 1. And cool thing, Aquarius, yeah, please don't forget to check out that description box too, in case you're joining later. All right, let's see. What's going on for our Aquarius, please? Ooh. A lot. It's like the second time this happened where as soon as I say that, like, all these cards come flying out and I take them. Ooh. Ooh. Aquarius. Aquarius. Some of you guys are going to be coming into contact with the future mother of your children or the husband to your children, okay? I'm being extreme. But this can easily have to deal with soulmate energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, okay? You're coming into a decision about your emotional groundings. What is it that you want to do, okay? I think a lot of you are getting presented with an opportunity of a long-term relationship, a long-term commitment. I think that some of you, Aquarius, somebody caught your eye and you're wondering, like, should I pursue it? Okay, I do see an offer of communication coming in from this person, okay, or you initiating a conversation with this person. But there's like a soulmate type energy. This is something that has been slowly been brewing. All right, and again with the Judgment card, this could be something that's coming back. This could be somebody that you dealt with in the past. You guys kind of parted ways, went your own directions, and now slowly, you know, you're building. It starts off with the hey, haven't heard from you in a while, how you doing? And then it goes into the hey, we should grab lunch. And then, you know, it turns into a thing. It turned into a thing. Or you're just in the midst of a thing, right? A situationship. But I see it going into a more long-term commitment. All right. And for others of you, if love is not on your brain, there could be an opportunity, possibly working with children of some sort, or like something nurturing, something creative, that reveals itself. And you'll have some offer that comes in through that has to do with your work. Either way, it's positive change. All right, with the Wheel of Fortune here. So things are changing for the better, Aquarius. That's awesome. You have divine, like, I just heard divine compensation, but divine guidance that's happening. And I was going to say kind of under the scenes with the Moon card here. All right, so this is a time to follow your intuition. Could be connecting with a Cancer or a Pisces. Just reiterating with this Moon card here. Yeah, your subconscious, I just heard it's like doing backflips. Your subconscious is doing backflips. I'm not sure if you're not resting well or you're not sleeping well, Aquarius, but whatever this opportunity that is coming, be it work or just a relationship, it's really kind of, it's making you go in circles, but it's not necessarily negative. I just feel like it kind of happened not out of nowhere, but it's happening a little bit quicker than you thought. Like maybe you feel for this person or you want this job a little bit more than you originally had hoped for. Because, you know, Aquarius like to play it cool. I'm too cool for emotions. And I feel like, yeah, you're just like coming in hot. Like your emotions subconsciously, you're like, oh, I'm so passionate about this. I'm so excited. And you're not able to kind of hide how you normally do. Interesting. Like you're like full steam ahead. You don't even want to just, like I said, you're just not playing it cool. You can't. Your intuition's not letting you play it cool. All right, yep, there we go. Ha! We have the Page of Wands as the underlying energy. That's what I'm saying. So that you could be receiving a message or you could be sending a message. to somebody that is very, very passionate. Or you just want to go, you just want to travel, you just want to do. Like, you just want to do, Aquarius. I think you're tired of sitting on the sidelines and just letting life unfold. You want to be an active participant in it now. King of Wands. There's a lot of wand energy going around. You would think that we were in Leo season. Yeah. The Ten of Wands. Okay. The Two of Pentacles. Death. The Hermit. Virgo season right in the middle. I knew this card. I knew this card was gonna come out. I felt it. I felt it was gonna come out. All right. Yep. The Hermit card. Oh, the High Priestess. The Two of Wands. The Two of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. All right, Aquarius. It's happening whether you like it or not. Whether you want to be Mr. Too Cool for School or not, it's happening. You found somebody that you really freaking like, and there's really nothing that you can do about it. It is what it is. It's divine. This is divine matrimony, okay? Yeah, okay, this is really interesting. This spread is so funny. Okay, so I got the King of Wands and Death. I just heard Death of a Bachelor. Your days of, like, running around in the streets and doing what you want and kind of being like this single dingle person, and you just have like your nice bachelor pad, I think that's coming to a halt. Okay, it's dying. That chapter is over. Okay, with the King of Wands to Death. There's an ego death that you could be suffering here too, where it's just like you're willing to share in a way that you haven't before. This does not have to be with love, but I'm getting strong love, guys. Or just a relationship partnership, but your singleness, and you're kind of doing what you want to do when you want to do it. Now there's another person that you're kind of having to consider with this Two of Wands here. Okay, I see you stepping out of the hermit mode, even though you might be in it for this energy period. Twin boys is. We want Libra part of the reading. Okay, there we go. Thank you. High five. Sorry, thanks for that confirmation, because that was such a random thing. That's why I was just like, man, I appreciate that. Great. All right, so we have the Hermit card being this energy, and I feel like this is kind of what you're sitting in, but this is what you've been sitting in for a long time, Aquarius, because Aquarius kind of have a habit, and this is coming, no shade, all tea, this is coming from a cusp. I'm a Pisces Aquarius cusp. My Mercury's in Aquarius, so I have enough energy of Aquarius to speak on it. Okay, you try to avoid any type of feelings because they're inconvenient, and so when these feelings kind of cropped up, you just avoided it for as long as you possibly could. Now it's just inevitable. Your intuition is telling you this is the one. Your intuition is being like, pursue this relationship, and even though you're trying to act funky and kind of weigh the pros and cons of the situation, you know that this is something worth pursuing. You know that this is something worth coming out of hermit mode for. All right. It's a time for you to release those burdens, release that past baggage. All right. Stop trying to guard yourself from the inevitable, because it's more powerful than you. I mean, your entire present moment. Major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. All right. It's bigger than you, Aquarius. You're not going to be able to run your way out of it. You're not going to be able to duck and dive your way out of these feelings. They're here. It's time to forgive your past, forgive yourself, and just try to embark on this new journey. Because with this Death card here, this is a transformation. So this is a new start from top to bottom. You're a new person. This person is not, even if you guys were in a relationship before, which for some of you guys it could be, this is transformed. Okay, it's transformed. It's for the better. Hello. All right. A lot of twos here, guys. So twos are going to be very important. I mean, you have 4 twos. So 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah. Woof. And 2 10s. So that's awesome, guys. Pay attention to 2. You're going to see a lot of 222. You're going to look at the clock. It's going to be 822. And it's going to be 922. All right. And it's because you are coming into contact with a couple. All right. And this is somebody that you can almost speak to intellectually, deeply. I'm getting very much, this person is probably a little psychic. This is kind of, this is a little bit more this is a little bit more specific, but some of you guys, Aquarius, are coming into contact with somebody who's a lot more actively spiritual than you are, and so they kind of have this knowledge base with the High Priestess here, and like you kind of been contacting each other through dreams. This person could actively be pulling you in, and that's why you feel such a strong tug, but I don't necessarily think it's like they're doing spell work or none of that. It's nothing of that. It's just they felt this connection and they've been pursuing it spiritually and mentally, even more so than the physical part. So you could have dreams of this person. You could wake up and they're like the first person that you think about, and it's very mutual. It's reciprocated, okay? Especially with all these twos. It's both, okay? So if you're thinking of them, they're thinking of you. Period. If they're thinking of you, you're thinking of them. You're very much intertwined in that way. Okay. And I just see the potential for a long-term commitment to come in once you get over this. How do I say this? And I'm sorry, Aquarius. I come for Aquarius, but once you get over your kind of false sense of freedom that you have, because you're scared, like when you get into a relationship, this person's just gonna suck all your time out. They're just gonna, you're gonna be like a shell of a person. That's not actually what's gonna happen. This person's gonna provide a lot of stability for you that you will feel the need to grow on. Okay, they're not here to take anything away. They're not here to judge you. All right, you'll still be able to be free and independent. This person is not trying to change you at all. They appreciate you, your mind, your thought for who you are. They like the same things that you like. Obviously you're gonna have to compromise. That's just inevitable when it comes to relationships. But this person isn't actively trying to change you. They just want you to open up to them. So you're gonna have to let go of this false sense of freedom that you have, that they're like, the slave master, and they're just trying to get you. Because that might be how you feel about relationships with this King of Wands here in general. But you're kind of like, I don't know if I'd rather be alone or pursue this person. You're gonna pursue this person because they're pursuing you. It's not up to you, Aquarius. For the first time ever, like, it's just not up to you. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I got. This is really interesting. But I do see you coming into contact with somebody who's very powerful, and they're going to teach you some things too when it comes to like your spirituality. They might be in the tarot. I'm kind of imagining that for whatever reason I'm getting that, I'm probably going to get quite a few cross watchers, and you're already into tarot spirituality, and you're going to kind of be introducing them to it. Yeah, and if you are a cross watcher, then like you've been dreaming of this person. You have been like woof on their behind. All right. Okay, let's get some oracle cards. And if you're joining me later, Aquarius, please do not forget to check out the description box for information how to book a personal reading with me. Also, follow me on Instagram. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. I do daily readings and all the other stuff on Instagram, sorta. I'm trying to do more of them, but Instagram has been tripping, okay? I was trying to post a video earlier today, and it didn't go. But please just follow me over there anyway. It's probably a really bad pitch. But listen, I'm fun on Instagram. A really awesome tight community, okay? So we have expect powerful change. It's time to release negativity. Boom. What did I say? This is a new relationship. This is a new person. This is a new thing. All right, and if it's not a new person, you guys have changed and evolved, and you know that, all right? So it's not time for you to be like, I'd much rather be by myself. I don't want to be worried about this person. Chill. This means people, guys, rather than a person. Yeah, it can be, especially with the High Priestess here, but just because this Two of Cups is here, I would say it's more likely a person. And there's so many twos here. It can be a spirit guide. That's fine. I'm not gonna say no, but I am getting way more of a person. And then even with this Ten of Pentacles, because this has to deal with earthly matters, and there's another Pentacle energy here too. Yeah, this just has to do with pretty earthly matters, okay? But take it as it comes to you. If it's spirit guides, then so be it. I'm not going to tell you no, all right? We have believe in the impossible. That's this Bachelor. There's no way you can be married and happy at the same time. Believe in the impossible, okay? You're kind of on the dawn. And then we have be bold and make the first move. So if you're debating whether to ask this person out, that's why I said too with this Page of Wands. I think a lot of you, it's eating up at you, particularly Aquarius. This person's just been kind of cool, and you want to ask him out on a date. You want to pursue him in a way that you haven't before. You've just been too hesitant to. Do it. Do it. I think that it's going to turn out well. I really do. I'm getting really great energy from this, okay? All right. tired of this card. I'm tired. This deck has been giving me the same cards all day. So we got mending, okay? So that could be mending your own relationship. Like I said, for some of you, for some of you, I'm getting that this is a relationship that didn't take off in the past. For whatever reason, I think because of your fears, you like cut it off. For some of you, yeah, I'm getting a really specific thing. For some of you guys, this is like a friendship or something that you had in the past and they've been really on your mind lately and you've been like, should I reach out to them and say something? Should I try to apologize, or not even apologize necessarily, but like, should I try to rebuild this relationship that we had in the past? And you're just like, yeah. But regardless, I feel like there is mending here. There is a healing energy here. All right, that's mutual between the two of you. I think if you reach out to this person, you haven't spoke to them in a while, they're going to be very excited to hear from you, okay? And for others of you, this is just mending some things within yourself. You know, you're able to see relationships as not a headache and not like this, you know, crippling thing that's holding you back. Yeah, the tribe. So yeah, this could be somebody from a friendship, or just somebody in your group of friends. That's what I'm like getting. This could be in a group setting. Oh my gosh, 50,000 cards just fell out. And message in a bottle. This damn card has been coming out all the time too. And you saw how many other ones fell out, so that's why I'm keeping it. But yeah, I see soulmates down there. I was like, I have to pick it up later. I'm not going down there. But and sorry for all the noise, but we do have message in a bottle here. So I would expect to either you're going to finally deliver a message, or you're going to receive a message from somebody who's like, hey, or something. Okay, if this isn't a completely new person. All right, and let's see, last but not least, let's pull our animal oracle cards. I'm ready. So we got Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Okay, so this has to do with the Hermit too, and also the High Priestess. Because the High Priestess has to deal with like divine feminine energy, also just spirituality and all that other stuff, and the Hermit deals with the same thing. This is just more of an internal, right? And this is kind of more of the practice of it. So this is why it's really asking you to set your intentions. And the only way that you're going to do that is from the inside. You're not going to find it externally. Again, I feel like a lot of you guys have done that work, and you know, you were greeted with the answer, and now it's time for you to start acting on it, okay? Following your intuition and just going with it. This person that you're connecting with is another old soul too. That's what I'm saying. That's why you guys get along, because you don't necessarily vibrate on like a typical frequency. You're kind of elevated, and that's why you're so attracted to this person, and that's why this person is attracted to you. So it's mutual, okay? I can say that I'm getting a really strong, whether it's new, whether it's old, it's just a very mutual energy that you get to share. Alrighty, so that's what I got for you. Thank you so much, air signs, for joining me. I really hope that this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram, and please check out the description box for booking a personal reading with me. And thank you so much for all of those who joined live. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Love and light to you. Love and light to you all. Peace.